Walking across some sort of bridge, which was interesting to me. And there's a guy yelling down there, not sure what he's saying. Hello everyone, this is Ronan Blue. I'm here at Kuala Lumpur Airport and we have arrived around 1 a.m. It's actually about 4:16 a.m. right now. I arrived here with my girlfriend and we've just been hanging out at the airport, waiting till the morning. We're gonna probably get a Grab, which is equivalent to an Uber, and then we're just gonna go to KL Central, where we're gonna take a train directly to Penang. So that will take roughly about a 4-hour period to get to. Surprisingly, at this time of night, it's pretty crowded. Yeah, I see people sleeping on the benches here and there. I went upstairs as well, and the architecture, the ceilings are absolutely amazing. But for those that have been following my channel, know that I have been doing a lot of reviews on all these different potential countries that we're looking to possibly retire to, and Malaysia actually came up on our top 5. My girlfriend and I are both really excited to be here. I'm just a little bit tired right now, just recovering from jet lag. So it was a 21-hour flight, including all the stopovers. But we made it in one piece, so I'm pretty happy about that. But the people of Malaysia seem really friendly. We're in a Grab right now. We're headed to KL Central.
You have to go to KL Central.
Okay.
So if you come to Malaysia, you use Grab. Please communicate.
Yeah, this is our first time using Grab, so this is KL Central, the train station in Kuala Lumpur. Now look for our ticket. We're just waiting around for our train ticket. So unfortunately we weren't able to get the train to Penang, so we will need to take the bus. That's the only option at this time. We finally made it to TBS bus terminal to get to Penang. So much people traffic here, watch me spin through it. But we have to wait in line, should have booked online. So here's the ticket that we bought for two, for 38 ringgit to Penang, Georgetown. The crowd seems to be increasing as we wait for our bus. We have to find our bus, hopefully we don't miss it. More waiting time just watching the buses drive by. Oops, filmed a bit too close, sorry person. We gotta find our seats. We ended up at the very back. So we're now taking off for Penang. Should be a good 5 to 6 hour drive, but this gives me a chance to explain why we couldn't get a train to Penang. It's a popular choice among everyone, and it's just always booked full. You'll need to go online 1 to 2 weeks prior to departure to reserve your seat. Anyway, first time on a bus here in Malaysia, might as well sit back and enjoy the views. Oh yes, and one important point to mention as well is that most places in Malaysia only accept paper cash. Not many places take Visa or MasterCard. Alright, so we just woke up. It wasn't such a bad sleep here at our Airbnb, so we're just going to give you a room tour later. But right now, we're both pretty hungry. It's about 6 o'clock a.m. right now. It's a little bit dark outside, but we're going to check out some places where we can try some new foods here in Penang. Don't worry, I'm right behind you. Nice elevators. Let's go to the ground floor. You gotta kind of watch out when you walk in Penang because there's these big holes, especially at night. There's not very good lighting. I'm gonna try out some Nasi Lemak. The stand for Nasi Lemak wasn't open yet. Had to try something else, but it's on the to-do list. Yeah.
Is it okay to eat?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you eating there? What did you order?
I don't know what I ordered. I just pointed the picture.
Oh, okay.
Chicken soup, I think.
Those are probably chicken balls. Good. Oh, that is so good. That is so good.
I don't know. わかんないそこまで。インスタントかもしれない。
I wanted Nasi Lemak, but what should I choose here? So look at her skills, makes it look so easy. Flip, flip, and done. Look how yellow those noodles look. Stir up some of that sauce covering all that goodness.
Alright, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm eating here, but it looks really delicious. It has some char siu in it. I got the dry noodle. Let's try some of this. It's very good. There's so much flavor to it, it's really good. Isn't too expensive either. It's 4 ringgit. I'll make sure to put the US equivalent down below. But this was pretty close by. It's super good. Yeah, turn left, I think. Let's try going this way. I'm walking this way because I saw the architecture right here. I'm not sure what it is, but oh, I wonder if this is the UNESCO World Heritage area. Could be. Wow, look at all these desserts. Looks so good. Okay, so I'm in Georgetown. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going, but we're just walking around the neighborhoods. This place looks pretty cool. All these little shops lined up together. Just gonna walk through these arches here. 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Looks like most of the shops are closed, but maybe I should keep my voice down. There might be people sleeping.
So this place, Georgetown Penang, Malaysia, is an island full of colorful buildings, multiculturalism, and once an important Straits of Malacca trading hub. The city is known for its British colonial buildings, Chinese shop houses, and mosques.
I'm not entirely sure if I'm in the UNESCO World Heritage area, but the architecture is just amazing. Look at that over there. Take a look at that. Looks pretty nice.
You can also uncover Penang's rich street art. Street art in Penang is one of the highlights here. You can see Georgetown infused with its new art forms onto its decade-old architecture. It makes for a great mix worth appreciating.
Another painting.
It looks like we're really curious about the surroundings, looking for that Instagram shot. There's so many nice pictures to take around here. Take a look at our Instagram site as well for lots of our coming pictures.
It's almost 8 o'clock and it looks as though some shop owners are opening up their shops. And just gonna walk around the neighborhood, see what else we can find around this area. Kind of found a really old abandoned building.
We're just heading back to our Airbnb.
Right, this is the Airbnb that we're staying at, called Mansion 1. So it's another beautiful day here in Penang, Malaysia. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go over to the Penang Bus Station just to make sure that we can reserve some tickets to Malacca. There is some conflicting information online. We weren't exactly sure which transportation we were to take. We could have taken, we have the option of taking the train or the bus, and also a combination of the two. We can also take the ferry across as well to from Georgetown to Butterworth. So I think it's probably best to just go to the station and talk to a representative where we can get some better information that's pretty much more straightforward than what we can find online. So what we decided to do was just to walk to the bus station instead of using Grab. I thought we'd try to be a bit adventurous and get some exercise as well. We'll see how it turns out. Oh yeah. You want to also watch out when you're walking because the cars don't seem to want to slow down for you. I was actually almost hit twice. It's better to actually run like a rabbit. That tower that you see over there is our destination. So I would say it's probably a 10-minute walk away.
Penang Chinese Taoist temples are everywhere, due partly to the sheer number of Chinese inhabitants in the community. Most of the Chinese Taoist temples were built during the second half of the 19th century. You can also see architecture of Penang of 171 years of British presence. I haven't walked like this in a while. Everywhere I turn, there's something to see. But my legs keep moving me forward. Look at the massive multiculturalism here. Makes it so much more exciting with a mix of different cultures. I sometimes get confused of whether I'm in Europe or in Asia at times. It really messes with your mind with the architecture. Okay, we finally reached our destination, the bus station, to get our Malacca tickets.
Okay, so we finally found where to get our tickets to Malacca. So we were debating on whether or not to leave on the 13th evening from 10:30 or the morning. But we decided to leave our Airbnb one day earlier, check out at night, and then just take off for Malacca. Apparently the ride to Malacca is a lot quicker during the evening, so all we have to do is get on the bus, maybe sleep on the bus, and we'll be able to arrive in Malacca right in the morning. But anyways, that's the update we have so far.
There's a beach over on the other side of those buildings. Have to check it out on a later day. Look at that cool looking temple in the distance. I believe it's East Indian.
I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a room tour of our Airbnb. We checked in last night and I was planning to do a review last night, but we were just too tired and went to bed. But here is a very short room review. Here we have the kitchen. So it comes with a microwave and a full-size refrigerator, which I doubt we'll be using. And then we have a desk right here. Pretty big table, so both of us could work on it. And then we have the entertainment section with a television and a sofa, so we can hang out. There's a nice view outside. And we have our two beds here, a single and a double. So as you can tell, it's probably made for a family, but that's okay. We got this place for the location. And in here we have some dressing space, which my girlfriend has been using. And just hang up our stuff over here. Okay, and here we have the washer, and we have the shower as well, and we have the sink, and we have the toilet. All right, and I am now stepping out onto the balcony. So it has a pretty nice view over there. The other side. It's actually on the 13th floor. I find it kind of unusual that there was a 13th floor here. But yeah, it's a pretty fabulous view. So I forgot to mention that this place is about $30 USD and it's in a great location. We were able to walk around Georgetown this morning. We're gonna head out later today as well, just to get some dinner. I might need to get a haircut too. It's pretty hot here, so I think I'll see if there's any barbers around.